So WrestleMania is going to be at their training facility instead of a stadium with no fans. What? Like, I understand not having the event in front of fans. Like, obviously the virus, you got to stop events. I get that. But this is a huge event. Why not postpone it? I get their schedules and stuff, but why not postpone it? WrestleMania is the biggest wrestling event of the year. Every single year, they fill out an entire stadium, 70,000, 80,000, sometimes like 100,000 people, all packed in one stadium. People from all over the world travel there to go and see it. Not just Americans, but Europeans. A lot of Europeans go and see WrestleMania. Asians, people from other countries as well. They go and visit America to see WrestleMania. And some of them don't even have a ticket. Like, people without a ticket go there as well to just hang around there because it's a good atmosphere around there. There's events outside the stadiums too. And then there's NXT, Raw and SmackDown as well, which are usually really good after WrestleMania and before WrestleMania. So there's all these events going on, and it's such a huge spectacle. And one of the best things about it is the fans. Like, the fans all packed out being there. The huge entrance ramp in the big stadium. Every superstar has their own like special entrance, like especially for WrestleMania. It's such a cool thing. There's a lot of good things about it, and we're not going to have that because we're going to be in a small performance center with no fans. And I just feel like they're going to lose a lot of money. And Vince, I don't know why Vince would risk all of that, to be honest, because it's a moneymaker, isn't it? So wouldn't they want to postpone it until they can actually put it on? I get that obviously storylines change by then, and you might have to change the whole card. But still, like, we're talking about AJ Styles via The Undertaker. 5 years ago. If you told me that would happen, I'd say that's impossible. I'm just like, how could you think that? That's ridiculous. A match we never thought would happen is happening this year. Edge had to retire, forced to retire 8 years ago because of a neck injury. He finally returned after a few surgeries, and he's going to have his first WrestleMania match since he's come back at the Royal Rumble. And it's going to be behind closed doors with no fans. Brock Lesnar will be there. Goldberg, I don't care about Goldberg to be honest, but Goldberg will be there. Big names here. John Cena will be there, right? Triple H will probably be there. I don't think there's a match, but he'll probably be there anyway, right? All these big names will be at this big event, and it's going to be behind closed doors with only wrestlers present and referees and commentators and just no fans. It's going to be very weird. Like, they've been doing episodes like that recently. Like SmackDown last week, I watched it. It was empty, performance center, no crowd. And it was kind of weird, to be fair. But then again, people on the mic promos just sounded better, to be fair. Because you could hear everything that they're saying. The fans are not a problem, obviously. The fans are a great thing. They're one of the best things about wrestling. But still, like, you could hear promos sounded better, like, with no crowd. And it was quite funny as well, with like Triple H commentary as well. It was quite funny, but when it's WrestleMania, that's just gonna feel so weird. And you have all these big names on as well. It's just wow, just wow. But yeah, I'm still going to watch it. It's gonna be like 7 hours of no crowd as well. It's a huge event. It's gonna be like 7 hours, and we're not gonna hear anything from chants. To be fair, you know, they can't boo Roman, so that's a positive, I guess, for Vince. I got a tweet here actually. Hang on. A tweet from CM Punk. Well, that's one way to make sure Roman finally gets not booed and nobody chants for me. Good point, Mr. Punk. Good point. This is a statement, but an official statement. In coordination with local partners and government officials, WrestleMania and all related events in Tampa Bay will not take place. Obviously, that's the event itself. At the stadium cancelled. However, WrestleMania will still stream live on Sunday, April 5th on the network and will be available on pay-per-view. Only essential personnel will be on the closed set at WWE's training facility in Orlando, Florida to produce WrestleMania. Essential personnel, so yeah, so wrestlers that are wrestling, obviously, referees, commentators, cameramen, film crew, you know, all that sort of stuff. Anyone who's needed to put it on. Like, we're not going to get any amazing entrances because there's going to be no pyro, I guess, no fireworks, nothing like that. Obviously, no crowd chanting. Like, I would argue you could put like some people in the crowd, as in like someone like the New Day or R-Truth. You know, people who would make it funny. If they can do that without a risk, then maybe. But they're not going to put fans in, obviously. But it's still it's still gonna feel so strange and so weird. But look, I'm gonna watch it, and the wrestling I'm sure will still be good. It's just gonna be like there's gonna be something huge missing, as in the fans. We're gonna feel it. It's definitely gonna be something that's lacking. I can imagine the atmosphere for some of the matches that we got on, and apparently Undertaker's gonna come back with a different gimmick as well, which is quite popular. So we're gonna miss out. The fans are gonna miss out on these things. We're gonna look back on Wrestlemania like, no, that was a weird one. That was a very weird one. At least wrestling will be good though. So yeah, we'll see. But this is just, it's just strange. All right, so I'm gonna watch it. I'm probably gonna stream it. Actually, stream my reaction to it, not stream the actual event. I'll stream my reaction to it. So you can tune in on the night if you want, or the morning if you're Australian. This is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day and see ya.